How's it going, everybody? So the Warden Changes just finished, so I hope everything's still fresh in my mind. They gave us some details on the Year 5 Season 1. I will link the VOD in the video description, so if you want to watch it by yourself and listen to the lore and all that, then go ahead. Because I won't include everything here, only the relevant stuff, well, what I deem relevant, I guess. On March 11th, that's when the season starts, the Warden Rework is going to get released. They tweaked it a little further from what we've already known. If you need a refresher on what those changes were, there should be a card popping up that you can click on. Basically, shoulder bash after all attacks, finisher heavies are all unblockable, and the most important change, back dodge shoulder bash got removed. That's the gist of it. So what else was changed? The side heavy finisher damage was reduced. They didn't give us a number and no mention of the top heavy finisher, so that one stays the same, I guess. And the damage was pretty high if I remember correctly, so I was hoping for the damage to come down further, or rather at all. Then the finisher heavies are dodgeable after being hit with a top heavy opener. Which route they went needs to be tested. They either lengthened the window between the two attacks, so there's a force delay of 300 ms or more, or the other option is to change the hit stun from the opener heavy. Or maybe they went with both, we'll see. Then the zone attack is now dodgeable. If you remember, Warden was given a blue zone, and with the new recovery and the ability to chain, this would have probably made it the best zone in the entire game. I'm looking forward to testing that one in particular, as it might be an amazing peeling tool regardless of the undodgeable property. And then a change that I absolutely 100% agree with. Thick blood got removed and replaced with thrilling comeback. First of all, the removal was the way to go in my opinion. They could have made attempts to salvage it, but the whole idea behind it hard countering specific heroes, well, it never quite sat right with me. What the new feat does is heal you on the revenge activation. That is all we know. We don't know the amount it heals, nor how it heals. Will it be instant X amount, or will it be X amount over the course of revenge? The latter begs the question, would it cleanse bleed? Because a common practice right now is to apply bleed to people in revenge, as it applies under the shield, and someone can potentially bleed out right after revenge fades. In short, this feat is probably a slightly stronger version of Vengeful Barrier, a heavy perk. We'll have to wait until we see the actual numbers. With the amount of Warden content creators we have, I'm sure there will be no shortage of footage and testing when it launches next Thursday. Then, might as well talk about the testing grounds real quick. Mind you, this one is not coming at the start of the season, but after the initial launch event is over. So, April 1st. They haven't confirmed this date, this is just me going from what I can see on the roadmap, which is pinned in my Discord, by the way. But yeah, 7 heroes are going to get changes that need to be tested. JJ, Zerka, Aramusha, Janhu, Shugoki again, then Hitukiri and Gladiator. That is a whole bunch of heroes all at once. They haven't told us any specific changes, and I won't speculate either, as there are a lot of potential things that each character might need, or need removed even. So look forward to many videos from me when these do come out. Feel free to speculate in the comments. But moving on, map change to Forge. They called it the second phase, and this one does come out next Thursday. 2 major changes. Attacker home point has now scaffolding kind of stairs to enter it, so it's a lot harder to block off people from entering. The idea behind it is awesome. We'll have to wait and actually play it to see how this pans out in an actual match. It does look like one person can't block it, but with the invisible bubble around heroes, you'll never know. The second part is the middle portion that connects the 2 capture zones. There will now be a tunnel leading to the minion lane. The drop attack up top is still there, and for anyone who hasn't tried this, at the beginning of a match, capture your home point, run to that ledge and drop attack the mid laner. I get a kill like 70% of the time. This ledge has a deceiving range. You'd be surprised how often you get someone there. And since they haven't removed it, well, guess we can still annoy minion clearers like that. Overall, these map changes aren't nearly as massive as Beachhead, for example, and I'm kinda biased here as I really dislike Forge. but I can't quite see these changes having a massive impact on how the map's played. I'm also not a fan of Sanctuary Bridge, which is quite similar in terms of home points and how the map's divided. I hope it'll be a pleasant surprise when I first play it, but I'm a little skeptical at the moment. Then real quick about the event game mode. So from what they've shown, it's going to be a Carousel of Death variation. First of all, I do like Carousel of Death. It really grew on me, and the mindless team fighting is definitely fun. But the variations, be that Ragnarok, Fire, or the new Carousel of Hawkers, always ruin it for me. So we're going to have a huge NPC, commander size it seems, in the middle that each team can kill for a buff. And as usual, the damage is through the roof, and it does fire damage, a red effect on an orange map that is messing with red indicators. What can go wrong? I hope I'm overreacting here, but I can't see this one being fun at all. Then for the new content, battle pass, weapons and all that, armor. Armor is coming mid-season. The weapons you can check in the stream, what I linked. But to finish this off, we did get new executions. Most of you have probably already watched them in other videos of my fellow content creators, and I'm sure they've provided you with adequate and proportionate reactions warranted by the addition of new content to a video game. These have been available since yesterday. Once again, the big debate about unique and universal ones is going to start, as well as having these types of executions in a low fantasy game. I personally don't mind at all. Portals, teleport and magic, bring it on, I'm fine with it. But many others aren't. It's hard to please everybody, but at least we can guess which movie is referenced in each one. 3 are pretty obvious, but I honestly don't know about the Portal one. It seems to be a mix of Doctor Strange and Assassin's Creed inside the Animus. Speculate in the comments if you want. But yeah, that's it. Lots of Warden stuff to test next week. Looking forward to that one. I hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching. Laters, everybody.
Making a fool of myself.
What? I was doing a side heavy game. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I wanted to do the big unblockable top heavy off of a heavy parry, of course. Thank you, game.
Oh well, I was hoping that would give me the assist.
Stay in, Attila.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're clearing mid.
Yep, fire trap soft cleared up. You guys take care of wheat. I'm gonna help.
I'm fighting too, yeah.
Yep. Warden is moving though.
I got a guard break. Oh, he just left I hit him for some reason.